Hello guys, this is your host Guide TV bringing you a new Excel tutorial. So in this tutorial we'll talk about Excel dashboards and how you can create them in order to make your presentations more interactive. So for those of you who don't know what Excel dashboards are, Excel dashboards is basically a data visualization technique through which you can uh, present your data in a more interactive manner to your audience. So let's get started with the tutorial. Over here I have a data for the product revenue. We have 8 products listed in this column, and their revenue, monthly revenue is given, and this data is for the year 2016. And below you can see the revenue breakdown is given for all particular products, and below that we also have the sales status, whether our particular product achieved the target sale or not. So what we want to do is we want to take this data and make it into a single presentation on a single page, so that it will be more interactive to our audience, and we can better analyze all these numbers through our Excel dashboard. So let's get started. So first of all, what I'll do is I'll select this first table. I'll go into the Insert tab, and on the left side you'll see this pivot table icon. You'll click that, and now it wants to know where you want to create your pivot table. So in my case I'll use this new worksheet for our pivot table, so I'll click OK. So now a new window has been opened, a new spreadsheet, sheet number 9, in which we have our pivot table fields. So for us, we want all the fields to be listed, so we'll check all of them. And as you can see on the left side, it has automatically started creating a table. So pivot tables are also a pretty convenient tool if you want to manage or organize your data in a better way. So we now have a nice table. So now what we want is we want to create a stacked bar chart, so that we are able to analyze how our products performed on a monthly basis for the year 2016. So to do that, we'll go into this pivot chart icon. We'll click that, and now it wants to know what kind of chart you want to create. So in our case, we want a stacked column chart, so we'll click that and select OK. So as you can see, we have a nice stacked bar chart over here. As you can see, we have these field values as well, so we don't want those. You just right click, and you'll see this option, hide all field buttons on chart, because let's face it, they are pretty annoying and we don't want those. So I have hidden all of those field buttons. Now it looks more interactive. So what I want to do next is I want to select this data, and I want to switch the rows and the columns, because I want the months to be displayed on the x-axis. So I'll switch the rows and the columns. Alright, so I'll hit the OK button. Alright, so now we can further make it aesthetic by changing a few things. We want the legend to be displayed on the x-axis below the bars. So what we'll do is we'll format this legend, and in legend options we'll hit the bottom button. We'll check that, and now our products can be seen listed on the x-axis as well. So as you can see, our stacked bar chart is looking pretty good. So what we want to do here is we want to copy this stacked bar chart and paste it in our dashboard spreadsheet. Over here I have created the product dashboard in which I've listed product revenue, product revenue breakdown, and the sales status. So I'll paste this chart into the product revenue space. Alright, so it's looking pretty good here. Now next we want the revenue breakdown to be listed as a bar chart, to be listed as a pie chart, so we'll do that. So to create a 2D pie chart, what we will do is you'll first of all select the data you want to be displayed inside the chart, inside the pie chart. Now our data has been selected. Now we'll go into the insert tab and we'll select 2D pie option. And now we have our 2D pie chart. We can make it more interactive by changing the template. You can change the template if you want to. I think this would be better. I'll remove the chart title. So now we'll copy this pie chart into our dashboard. And over here in the revenue breakdown, column, we'll add our pie chart. So our dashboard is looking pretty good. So next what we'll do is we'll add the sales status. To do that we'll need a combination bar chart. We'll need to first of all create a bar chart, and then we'll add a line chart to check our actual sales against the targets that were set in the previous year. So to do that, first of all we'll select our data, and you'll hit the Alt F1 key. That is the default for creating a bar chart. You'll have this bar chart displayed on your screen. Now what we want is we want the actual sales to be reflected against the target sales. So we want a line graph for the actual sales. So how we'll do that is, first of all we'll select the data for the actual sales. The bars for actual sales are now selected. We'll right click and we'll go into this change series chart type, and over here you have this combo tab. You will select that. You can see now we'll have a line chart along with our bar chart, so that will give us a good comparison between our target sales and the actual sales that were initiated last year. So we'll hit the OK button. Alright, so now our combination chart is looking pretty good. What we want next is we want to copy this chart into our dashboard, into this sales status position. Alright, so we also want to change the template of this chart. We'll double click on the chart, and I think this one looks appealing. We'll select that, close this format shape button. Alright, so our dashboard is now complete and is looking pretty good. As you can see, we can easily tell which product performed well and which didn't go that well in the year 2016. Our data is quite revealing, and that is the main purpose of dashboard. It captivates your audience. So our dashboard is looking pretty good. So with that, our tutorial is now complete. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, do hit that subscribe button below. And if you guys have any other requests regarding Excel, please let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to help you guys out.